Hi, this is Dave from DQ Studios, and I'm here with real estate professional Tim Jones. Before we talk about real estate, let's step back. So what was life like before your career in real estate?
So before real estate, if we go right back, I took a commerce degree at University of Saskatchewan, and I graduated in '92 from that degree with a marketing finance major. From there, I followed it with a passion in environmental engineering, and I started that second degree. But in the process of that, my wife, and we'd been told we couldn't have any more children, so we were actually both enrolled in the program, the first only husband and wife team, which was really, really cool. But anyways, along comes the second child, and it was time to get a job. So we picked Calgary as a place to live. We moved here absolutely flat broke, and it was time to get a job, and away we went. And so I started with office equipment manufacturer in sales, marketing. And from that, I ended up being in their first year the top rookie in the country, and then carried on and became their top person, period, from the national level. So I had clients that ranged from, the top law firms in the country, airlines, banks, all the way down to small mom and pop businesses, which I really appreciated and loved working with them too. And I worked with all sorts of different peoples from all the different ranges within an organization. So that was life before real estate, and it was a lot of fun. It was really good.
So after finding corporate success in that world, what made you to decide to jump into real estate?
Good question. At the time, I was at the top of my game in my work. I had the golden handcuffs. I wasn't super happy, but I was doing very, very well financially. I got really ill, and that just really knocked me for a loop. And I ended up quitting my job, and I took about 1.5 years off. And it took me that long to heal. And I got that all straightened out eventually. And then it was, what am I going to do next? And I love working with people. I like helping people. I like working in my community. So I looked at all the different things, and also what am I good at? And I thought, well, you know what? Real estate could fit the bill in so many ways, because I can help people, I can work in my community, I can make a difference in people's lives, which is I'm passionate about doing. And there's reasonable income potential out of it, so I can have a good lifestyle, raise my boys the way I want to, and provide for them. So that's why.
It sounds like a great fit, and that you can actually contribute to your neighborhood and to those that you actually serve.
Yes, yeah, absolutely, 100%.
How long now have you been a real estate professional?
I've been in real estate since January 2007. I've got to experience the ups and downs, and it's been really, really good for me, and it's given me a really good understanding of things in that respect. It enables me to take a good hard look at when people are looking at, in particular, buying. Where's the market at? What kind of product are they buying? Where's the location? How's it going to be to sell down the road? Because what I hate people doing is losing money on a house, because that's no fun. And then, of course, for sellers, what's the right time? And if you're buying and selling in the same market, it really doesn't matter what the market's doing. It just is what it is. So there's lots of factors to take into consideration, but yeah.
It's nice to have that wealth of experience that has weathered those storms and those great times so that you can advocate for your clients.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. Absolutely.
What's your favorite part about being a real estate professional?
Helping people. In my job, it's very easy to get drawn into being the top person in the business. And I was there before, and I know what that's like, chasing that golden egg. At present, I'm in the top 5% of all agents within the Calgary Real Estate Board. And for me, that's good enough. Because to chase the golden egg means I'm giving up something. And what I'm giving up is being number one to my clients. I need to give my clients the time they deserve. Because they do, they deserve it. It's a big financial investment. It's a huge emotional roller coaster, the process, or it can certainly be. And so people deserve to be given the time. And that's what I, at this point in my life, am driven by more than anything else. It's helping people and doing just that.
That's a great perspective to have, and it's the people first.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
I notice here that you're an associate broker as well. And excuse my ignorance, but what's the difference between a real estate agent and a broker?
Primarily education. The reason I took my broker's license many years ago was to increase my level of knowledge and understanding of not just contract law, but all the ins and outs of real estate. And it takes the education level to, another bar. It's kind of like your bachelor's go up to your master's sort of thing. It also gives me a deeper knowledge and level of knowledge to help my people when problems arise. And problems are going to arise. They do. And it might be a little problem, hopefully. That's it. But it's that deeper understanding and knowledge that enables me to navigate through all those, stormy skies and solve the problems. So
it's awesome to hear that you're continually wanting to learn, and that benefits not just you, but also your clients.
Absolutely.
Tell me about a challenging time in your life that really changed or shapes who you are.
I think the most challenging time in my life was many years ago when I got ill. But I had an epiphany that what true joy was. And true joy, I found, was inner peace. It wasn't chasing stuff. It was finding peace. And that has helped me a lot in my real estate world when I look at what people are doing in buying and selling, because it is a very emotional process. And it kind of is summed up a little bit in a saying I put on one of my mugs. And it says, "A house is a home and it shelters the body and comforts the soul." And it's so true. And I think a lot of times we forget that. It's not just a house, it is your home. It's where your memories are created. It's where your experiences are. It's where you go home to. It's your private little sanctuary.
That's a great reminder of what really matters.
Yeah, absolutely.
Sounds like whether it's education or whether it's finding the best brokerage to service your clients, it sounds like you're always looking for the best or the better way.
Yeah, it's just me. I'm always trying to figure that out. How can things be better? And actually, in my previous employ, one of my jobs was to be the Western Canada Business Excellence person within the company. And we looked at cross-departmental functionalities and how we can improve the way we do business. And to me personally, the reason I did that job, is I didn't get paid for it, was to better the experience for my clients so I could be a better person and provide better service and support. So yeah, that's just what makes me tick. Always looking for better ways to do things. It is a bit of a curse sometimes.
In your opinion, what are the most important things to look for in a real estate agent?
I think first and foremost is trust. Somebody that you know that's going to work for you and look at your best interests. Secondly, I would say knowledge, that they've got the depth of knowledge to work through any potential issues or problems that may arise. And that is tied to experience, because you can have all the education, academic education you want, but you need the experience in the industry. And those three components, I think, are the key factors in making a decision on who you work with.
So here's a fun one. What's one thing you love doing that you're not great at?
Well, I love hiking. I love scrambling, which is mountaineering without ropes and everything else. Problem is, I'm afraid of heights, so it's a little bit of an issue. I love getting to the top of mountains, but sometimes the journey getting there can kind of, make my legs a little wobbly. So yes, I would say I'm good at it until I get to an exposed cliff, and then I'm just all knocking knees, and yeah, it's no good.
That's hilarious. You love to climb, but you're afraid of heights.
Yes, basically.
It's been great getting to know you, Tim, and from what you've shared, I can totally understand why your past clients love you so much. I'm excited to see you continue to serve and succeed for your clients, and look forward to getting to know you more.
Well, thank you so much, Dave. Really appreciate it, and I really appreciate the opportunity to share my story today.
Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.